Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Nifty Weekly Wrap Up report from the Financial Independence channel. So let's look at what happened this week. And today is the fresh start of the new series, July series, and it has started with flying colors. Nifty. Okay, acha, let's move to what is the current status from SG's Nifty. SG's Nifty is 15,880, which is almost 20 points higher than our closure. Dow Jones is close to 200 points higher. Nasdaq is also higher. So what happened in our market Nifty yesterday? I had given an indication that on a daily time frame chart, it made a bullish Harami pattern. So what is the expectation is a uh, gap up opening. Yes, it is a gap up opening and bullish continuation was the expectation. So if you did not check the yesterday's video, please check on that. Everything, all the levels regarding Nifty and Bank Nifty has been already given in prior and everything reflected on the market today. So market opened at 15,850, 860 levels, then made a low of close to 776, which is a gap filling in the morning itself, and then it sustained the whole day with the help of Bank Nifty. Yesterday I had given us Bank Nifty, the giant has woke up, and today the recovery started, and it made close to 500 to 600 points up. Look at the way Bank Nifty has made the candle, guys. Just broke the 61.8 percentage retracement and boom. HDFC Bank, whatever I gave the levels, it is yesterday here, 15,050, waiting for 15,000, 1,527 levels to sustain, break and then sustain. On ICC Bank, 644 was the breakout levels. It made the breakout, it sustained and closed above that. The next target is 660, where it will make a fresh move on the upside, which will also take the Bank Nifty to another 1,000 points upside. So if you start connecting the dots on the Bank Nifty part, stocks, Bank Nifty sector and stocks, everything is perfect. It made a head and shoulder pattern. So sorry, let's delete this. So head and shoulder pattern, which denotes that another 1,000 points upside movement is there. So you can see here this candle from here 34,945 to 33,962, which is close to 1,000 points downside, and another I'm expecting the same on the upside. Today it made a very little of just 200 to 300 points. So I'm expecting another 1,000 points, which is 36,800 to 37,000 levels with the help of HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank. So SBN also gave a good move today. All the banking sectors recovered today. Just only Kotak Bank was non-performing today, but again that is also in a bullish territory, maybe performing on the contrary days, alternate days. Axis Bank 22 points, IndusInd Bank 12 points, Bajaj Finance 32. So finally, the giant started moving up. And if you go to the option, I mean like option chains, open interest, if you see 36,000 and 36,200 is having the highest resistance as of now, where call writers are writing. But the sad part is like for the writers is in between all the, I mean like now the current level is 35,364, 35,000 to 35,000 to 36,000. There was very less writing happening. So anyway, Monday it is going to be a gap up opening, and then it is going to hit 36,000 levels. Coming to Nifty, Nifty it has shifted its I mean like option writing from 16,000 to 16,200 levels. So I am expecting 16,200 levels in the coming sessions, maybe in another 1 to 2 weeks. That is also a potential reversal zone. So everything Nifty started moving up. 16,200, Bank Nifty another 1,000 points. Reliance and HDFC Bank and ICC Bank performing. So everything is possible. 16,200 is possible in the coming coming weeks. Sorry, not a week. Maybe coming week or sorry, the next week, 2 to 3 weeks. it can hit the potential reversal zone of 16,200. Coming to the FII DA data, FII had sold for 678 crores and DA had come for the recovery, almost 1,832 crores, which is 1,200 crores more than FII selling. Sector wise, if you see today, longs were built on metal, PSU banks, telecom, bank nifty stocks, and auto, capital goods, power, realty, pharma stocks, fertilizer stock, media stock, IT, auto ancillary, cement and infrastructure stocks. Shorts were built up on FMCG and oil stocks. So Reliance after the AGM meet, if you see it has fallen from, so this is the levels I had given previous day before the AGM meet. Anything below 2150 that is going to be negative, and yesterday it closed at 2153, the exact levels given, and then today close to another 50 points, 50 to 60 points down, but then it took support around the retracement level and then it is sustaining above that. I'm expecting a reversal, but again, uh, market or Reliance has to decide when it has to go up. Coming to Reliance, the one important or good thing is it is again, I mean, like it is soon going to disrupt India's solar energy market, particularly on the green energy and solar panel manufacturing. There were a lot of big announcements of the Reliance AGM, and the key takeaways were the green energy and the solar panel manufacturing, which will disrupt the major manufacturers which are currently there. So I mean, like in future, we can expect a carbon-free India. So coming to the weekly analysis, Nifty Bank. This is the weekly chart. Nifty Bank. So a full green candle. So this was only today's candle, and the previous one was. If you remove the today's candle, then it will be again struggling in these areas. But today it gave a very good up move. Nifty Auto. Nifty Auto is at the breakout levels. Please check my previous videos on the Nifty Auto breakout. Nifty Pharma. So standing above 78.6% retracement. So it is doing a consolidation here. Nifty Metals. Nifty Metals again struggling between 5,200 and 4,900 levels. But this week successfully it was a good week for the commodities. Nifty IT. Nifty IT was the top performer of this week. So this is the last week. So you can see it is almost like a doji candle, and this week it made a huge bullish or a Marubusa candle. Nifty Energy, the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks was doing good, and last week it made there was a good profit booking happened, and this week also the profit booking continued. For commodities, again this is a good week after the downfall in the past week. So that's all guys. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'll come up with another video on why I'm looking for 16,250 as the potential reversal zone that I will be giving in the weekend videos. Also, I will be presenting with the patterns of currently formed, the bullish patterns, bearish patterns video, which I will be posting on the weekend. So, so any clarifications, queries, please post on the comment sections. And if you have any doubts or if you wanted to join my channel, please post in the comment section. Let me get you added. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.